Hey Crazy Crafters, welcome to Technique of the Week with Krazy Kreations.
Yes, it is Wednesday, so we like to show you a fun technique using our products here at Krazy Kreations.
And those include vinyl outline stickers, microfine glitter paper, alcohol markers, and then we like to throw in a few things here and there as well because we have an extensive online website.
That's what I was going to say. All of it. So my name is Kara.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are a mother-daughter team who often can think just like the other. Woohoo! So today we are going to show you, we're kind of going back to the basics, but in a colorful way.
Yes, colorful is your hint for the technique today. We are going to be coloring because there's so many different ways that you can color, especially on the Krazy Kreations microfine glitter paper. So we can't wait to show you the technique. At the end of the video, we are going to show you a kit that you can purchase if you want to try this technique. So stay tuned until the end of the video. And I think we should get started by showing you the beautiful sample for the project.
Let's get started.
All right, so here's our samples. Now we actually have different types of samples to show you because this kit at the end makes different things. Not only cards, but tags.
It makes 4 cards and 2 tags, but if you haven't guessed yet, this is all about the rainbow. So it's really using a lot of the different markers that are in our standard sets and just really coloring and making a beautiful all-occasion tag or card. I just love these, don't you?
They're really bright, and you can color them any colors you want to. But rainbow coloring is really festive, it's fun, and if you are somebody who likes rainbow coloring, you are welcome to let us know in the comments section below. We are live right now, which means we can see your comments as we're live, and we also have Eric who can answer questions in the comment section for you.
Now, I would like to point out that although, we're going to show you how to color, it's perfect for those of you getting started in Krazy Kreations, not quite sure what you're doing, but also for those of you who are really experts in Krazy Kreation. You could add so much of your little flair and ways of coloring on the glitter paper.
Now, not only will this be a video about coloring technique, but we're also going to be showing you how to use some border stickers in different ways on these cards.
Absolutely. All right, so I think we're going to give an example. So what I'd like to do, if it's okay with you, Jackie, is I'd like to start just by kind of doing one of these cards so we could show how we put it together. Because once you've mastered one card, you could do any of this.
Right, the layout is very similar except for these little balloons over here.
I know. We'll talk about that later, okay? So let's kind of look at this one. What do you say?
Okay.
All right, so I think we're going to color all the colors, and basically before we do that, let's set up our card. So basic things that you need some black cardstock. This is cut to an A2 size, which is
4 1/4 by 5 1/2.
And then you are going to go ahead and put some white cardstock right on top and mat that, right? So that's about 4 inches by 5 1/4.
Right, so it leaves a 1/8 inch matting around every side.
Okay. And then once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and add this decorative paper. Now, I don't know about you, but I love the black and white when you're featuring the color.
Yeah, so that way you can make sure your papers don't flash. You don't have to follow any of the colors in the pattern because there is no color in there. Black and white.
So this is about, for those of you following along, it's about 1 inch by the 4 inches. Okay, so it looks like we have a sentiment here. So do you want to talk about our sentiment stickers?
So this sentiment sticker is the Happy Birthday line sticker. And it's a mini sheet, and the nice thing is there's a line at the bottom of the word connecting the whole sticker as one piece. So
Yes.
every word is one piece.
And it has happy birthday 3 times, celebrate 3 times, and cheers 3 times. Plus it has some like little butterflies and hearts. So that's always fun to kind of add your decoration, right?
And if the lines are too long for you, you can always trim them.
Yes, so if you notice here on celebrate, the line goes over here. You could trim that off if you want. So I went ahead and cut a matted piece. So this is a white cardstock on a black cardstock. And I'm just going to go ahead and come in here and use that happy birthday. So you can pick it up with tweezers or your hand, right?
Yes, whatever's easiest for you.
Okay, and here it is, like you said, one piece. And then you're just going to go ahead and put it down. And look how that just pops. I just love that, don't you?
So the vinyl stickers are really easy to place, and I prefer my sentiments as a sticker because that way I don't have to worry about messing up a stamped image. I don't know about you, but I tend to make mistakes when I'm stamping.
Now what I love about this is a great way to just make some fun, beautiful cards, and yet you'll have them at your fingertips when you need it, right?
And you can always change out the sentiment to fit the occasion.
Yeah, but I know there's lots of birthdays out there, lots of celebrating, and lots of people who don't put it straight like me. There we go. Okay, so that's kind of the basics of the card. So the next thing that we're going to look at are these border stickers where it kind of made like a little, what would you call that, telephone line or something?
Right, so it is kind of like a telephone line, and I'll hold it up closer so you can see the detail of that sticker.
So when you are using this, we are using this one, and you could tell I used a whole bunch here for this card, but in it, I don't know if you could see it, but there's a rope and a diamond. So I primarily used the rope sticker here, but I didn't want it to be silver. So what did we do about that?
We're going to color it with an alcohol marker to alter the color and turn it black. So we're using a black marker.
Right, so I'm just going to go in. Now you could do it directly on the sticker, but you know, it's kind of hard not to get all the others if you do it that way. You could also peel one, move it over here and color it there if you want. Or this is another trick. Do you want to talk about that? I kind of peel them on there.
So you can peel the silver sticker off of here, put it onto the wrapper of the sticker, and color it on there. That way you don't accidentally color too many and waste from your sheet.
Okay, so you could also alter this with a Sharpie or anything that's a permanent type marker, right?
Yes, anything that is alcohol based will dry really quickly and be permanent.
Now how long does this take to dry?
Just a few seconds.
Right, so it's already dry. So the first thing and the most easiest one is to put one across the seam of the paper. So I'm going to go in here. I don't know if I'm on camera. Am I?
No. The other thing I wanted to note is that you still see sparkle. Even though we colored it black, you can still see some sparkle through the ink.
Okay, so I'm going to move that back here where it was. And I just peeled this off the border sticker, so it's an adhesive border, right?
Yeah, because it's a sticker.
And I'm just going to stick this across the top of the paper.
So I see a lot of you are watching us right now, but you're being very quiet. Let us know if you have any questions, or you can also simply type hello in the comment section or where you're watching from.
So when you want to trim, you just take your scissors and trim. Now you have this piece and you want to make sure that it's going to go across, but I find that it didn't always quite make it the way that I want it. So I'm going to go get that second one that I colored. And that's what I like about having so many borders on there. What do you think?
I think it looks really good.
Now, if you're somebody who likes to do it just like me, in the directions I'll be telling you how far apart these ropes are. But for today, I'm just going to go ahead and guess. Sound like a plan?
We're going to use the old eyeball trick.
Yep. And hope for the best. What do you think? Maybe down a little more, huh? Like that?
Looks good.
Okay.
So all you do is you press it down and trim it.
Right. Now, can you piece these together? That's a question I always get, and I'm going to show you what that would look like. So you can, or you can just keep using yours. So as you can see, this one didn't quite make it, and if you recall, we did have this one. So I'm going to make a straight edge here, and then you can kind of just piece it. And because it's a rope, it kind of looks like part of the rope, so you can't really tell. Let me show you.
You can't tell there's a seam there at all?
Nope.
Just trim it.
And all right. And then that's all we need. There's our line. What do you think?
I think that looks really good, and there is detail. You can still see the little lines from the rope sticker, so you can still see that texture in there. See if I can, there we go. You can see it in the light, and it's still shiny because it's a sticker.
Now this next part that I'm going to do for you is something that I kind of did. You could choose to do this or not. It is a bit tedious, but I think it really makes the card. Do you know what I'm going to say?
I do. So I'm looking at this card and I see the cute little birds, but I also see they have feet, and I know these feet did not come on the sticker sheet.
Yes, so when we look at this sticker sheet, we're noticing that the birds are kind of flying, but because they're on a wire, I wanted to make sure that it looks like they're standing on the wire. And there are two ways you can go about this. You can get a marker and you can make a line and then, you know, two triangles there. But hey, why do that when we have these mini, tiny little, my favorite thing in the whole world now, chain stickers.
Yes, but you can't say that because they're not on the website yet, and we'll get
know.
lots of questions about it.
So if you want these, you're going to have to get this kit. And believe me, they last a long time because every line on here is one of these strands. And not only did we use it for the feet, but it was used to kind of curve for these balloons.
And the thinner your border is, the more flexible it is, so you can create that little string that's curving on the balloon.
So you could do this two ways. You could try to press it down where you want the bird, but I got to know that I wanted to cut at 4 of the, what do you call those, chain circles?
Pearls.
Pearls, chains. And so then once I got to 4, you kind of position this wherever you want, and you're just going to make 2 legs. Now guess what? They don't have to be perfect because what's going to go on it?
The bird.
The bird. Okay? So I'm just going to kind of put that about that far apart. And you could play with these where you could pick them up, but you do want to press them down when you're really satisfied. So now I'm going to go along and I'm going to press 2 or 3 little of those, what did we decide to call them? Pearls?
I call them pearls.
Okay.
They're like the little circles.
All right, so I got 3 cut. I'm just going to cut 4. Now, you don't have to be perfect. They don't all have to be the same size. Guess what? I lost my 4th one.
And that can happen really easily, so you have to keep track of your little tiny feet.
Yeah, what I did was I put them on the little baggie that I showed you where we altered, and then I knew where they were. But actually, once you do one, you kind of get to it. So then you're just going to make like a triangle. Is that what you would call it?
Yeah, so it's kind of just like 1 down and then 2 on each side. 1 on each side to make a total of 3 toes.
Yeah. Yes, and I found these. And see, I like my bag method so much better than this. So I'll let you talk while I'm playing. There we go. Okay. It's really much easier once you get to doing it. And of course it helps if it's not backwards. There we go. But doesn't that look like a perfect foot?
It's a cute little bird foot, and it works really well with this cute bird's outline sticker.
And these tweezers are invaluable, let me tell you. Okay. And like I said, it doesn't have to be the same because no birds are the same. But what do you think? So you can draw this, but using these border stickers, I think it gives it texture too. What do you think?
It does. So I'll hold that up just a little closer for you. And that is what our little feet look like. So there's 6 birds on this card. You would need to do this 6 times.
Yes, but isn't that cute?
Very cute.
Okay, so now that we've done that, we're ready to color.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is some microfine glitter paper.
I'm just going to move this out of the way. Now this is not a 6x6 piece. I kind of cut it down because we don't need a lot. So in the kit, you'll get 2 6x6 pieces.
And this looks like it's the warm highlight. You can see there's a gold sparkle going across the paper there. Now all of the glitter paper here at Krazy Kreations is handmade, so we do like to take our fingers and burnish or rub the glitter paper before we do anything else. I sometimes tap it off, but if I look at my hands, I barely have any glitter on there, so I'm ready to stick my Cute Birds outline sticker on there.
Now I do want to show you, look how many birds come on this sticker sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 birds with a lot of hearts. So you're going to use 6 on each card, and then you'll have the 2 left over to make the tag. Isn't that cute?
Very, very cute.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and peel. Whoops. Do you want to put them down or you want me to?
That's fine. So we just did that by grabbing the outline off of the sticker sheet and placing it on the glitter paper. It's really easy to peel and stick these stickers, and they will stick to other things besides glitter paper. Regular cardstock, you can do patterned cardstock, but you can also do wood, glass, acetate, vellum, so many different things. They'll stick to pretty much anything, and they are dishwasher safe.
And you know, even though our cards look like this, you can mix it up for sure. But you know what I like about how we colored? This one here is perfect for a male, and the other one is perfect for a female who likes purple and pink and red, and the males who like blue, green, and yellow, right?
That works. So how many are we doing? All 6?
6.
Okay.
I'll let you press those down.
All right, so after we stick, we need to take our finger or a brayer tool and rub those stickers down. I can't tell you how many times some people forget to do this. It's a really important step. You
do want to do it so that it doesn't bleed through or underneath the sticker and into an area you don't want that color.
If you ever get bleeding, the first 2 questions we ask you: did you burnish your glitter paper? Did you burnish your sticker? And a lot of times it's no, I forgot. And that's the reason why you had bleeding.
Now I haven't put the eyes on because I like to do that at the end.
Okay, we can do that. So let's start out with the yellow color. So we need 2 colors to do blending because you can see there is some shading in here, and that requires a light and a dark color.
Now I noticed that the feather part, which is the heart of the bird, is a lot lighter, and that's because we use the light color with a colorless blender.
Okay, so we're going to start with the yellow, so that means I need a dark yellow, a light yellow, and a colorless blender marker. So these are the Right Art alcohol markers. They're really nice for coloring on the microfine glitter paper because we have a brush tip, and that brush tip acts like a paintbrush, and the alcohol ink from the markers makes it stay nice and vibrant, and it blends really easily. So we'll start with the dark yellow, and I have my little key here on where I'm going to do my shading. So right now I'm putting the dark yellow where I want it to be the darkest, where I want shadows. So as the artist, that is completely up to you. Then we'll take the light yellow, we'll go to the edge of where the dark yellow stopped and drag that color into the areas that are white. Now yellow is a very light color, so sometimes it takes more than one pass.
Yes, I always go back and pass with the darker yellow, not so much the light. Just to kind of give that definite shadow. That looks great.
You were saying for the wing, I should use Y10 and the 00?
No, E40. So let me take the lighter yellow. You're just going to add a little bit. This is the lighter yellow. And you want that to really kind of pop. So I'm just going to kind of go like that. And then we're going to take our colorless blender. Now make sure your tip is clean. If it's not clean, you're going to get a color, right?
And our tip looks blue, but it colors clear. So just make sure you try it on scratch paper before you start coloring.
But as you can see, it really gives that contrast. Now another idea is there is a new color in our new color selection, which is this Y02. And it's a lot brighter, so if you want something a little brighter, you could see the difference right here. Do you see that, Jackie?
Yeah, that makes a difference. It's
And
like
then,
a lemon.
Yeah, it's like a lemon. So this is YO2. So you could either do the traditional colors or come in and mix it up a little bit. But isn't that pretty?
Cute. So all I need is his eyeball, and he'll actually be a bird, but we'll save that for last.
Okay.
So next we'll do a green, and then we'll do the blue. So
now, yeah, with the green, just to say, we're going to go to our traditional colors, but we're also going to add a little bit of this YG13.
Okay, so by traditional colors, Kara means the colors from the 24 set, so that's YG29 and YG00. So I'm going to take the dark color, open that brush tip, and I'm going to put that dark green where I'd like some shading or some shadows. So we're always doing dark and then light. Okay, so there's our dark green.
Actually, I'm going to correct myself. I didn't use that one. Sorry.
Okay. And then
I can't remember anything I do sometimes.
That's all right. So we go to the edge of where that dark color ended and drag it into the white. And you can see that beautiful shading.
Yes, I had to refer to my instructions for this kit. So sometimes I forget. Getting older, you know, birthday around the corner.
Okay.
That looks beautiful.
And then I'll let you do the wing.
Okay, so we're going to use that YG00. Can I get that scratch paper there just to kind of take off? So I want to take off any dark color that got on here with her shading because I just want to make sure. So in order to do that, I'm just kind of tapping. And now that I have it, I'm just going to come in, lightly add this light color in here. And then what are we doing next, Jack?
Colorless Blender. So the Colorless Blender has a funny name to it because it doesn't really blend, but if you want to blend to white, yes, you do use it.
So I just took off any yellow that was on there on my scratch paper, and now look at that. Isn't that a pretty wing?
Looks really good. And then we need our teal. So
yes,
these are our new colors.
No, this is the BO2 and BO9.
Oh, I thought we were doing teal.
No.
Okay, well if you want to, you could do teal.
You could.
So we have BO2 and BO9. Now we're going to do the same thing, dark, and then blend with light.
Look how pretty these birds are. So easy to do, wouldn't you say?
Very easy sticker to color, and I have two questions for you. Number one, have you ever used the Cute Birds outline sticker? Let us know, yes or no. And our second question is, what color would you make your birds? Would you copy us and do rainbow? Would you make them a different color? I'm just curious.
You know, it'd be pretty too if you did like a gray and red, you know, for Christmas, if it was that time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Valentine's Day.
You could do it for Valentine's. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so now for the wing, we're going back to that lightest color, BO2. We're just going to add a little bit. Now this light color tends to be a little dark, but when we add the Colorless Blender, all is going to be good, right?
Yes, that Colorless Blender will lighten everything up.
I just love that. Now if you wanted to, let's say I want just a little bit more, you could just go over that. You don't have to stop. But when I go the second time, I use a much lighter hand. How about you?
Yes, you don't want to press too hard on the second pass.
Okay.
Very easy to do. So now we're going to cut them out.
We're gonna do the other three colors.
Oh, I thought we were going to skip those.
No, let's do them all. This is a basic coloring. Don't you all want to see these? Let's do that.
Okay, so we need purples. So is that BVO8?
Yes, and BVOO. And I did use a little VO7. You want me to do that one?
So the purple is over on your side.
It is? Oh, it is. Here it is. Okay, so BVO8. We're just going to continue, but this one is so dark that you want to be a little bit careful about how much you put, right?
Yeah, it can definitely overtake your image if you use too much dark.
Now I did kind of go in because I love this new color VO7 that's part of our pastel, and I kind of just did a little bit of that because I felt it blended that dark color so nice, but you could skip this and just go to the next color, which is BVOO.
Okay, while we're talking about marker sets, there's a question from Brenda. Do you know when you're going to get your 24 marker set in stock again?
Yes, I just ordered them. The manufacturer made a boo-boo and didn't do a lot. Didn't order a lot, so we just got everything they have. So on the way.
And if you go to the website, krazycreations.us, and then sign up for the in-stock notification, you'll be the very first to know.
So the bottom line is, Brenda, is they've been ordered. We're waiting. Okay, I'm using this V07 because I think it's so pretty. And I'm going to do a little BVOO. I'm going to do like a, what would you call that, an ombre? And then I'm going to go in and use this. So just mixing it up. It's really hard not to do a good job on our glitter paper, wouldn't you say?
It's very forgiving. The colors just kind of run on their own. And it's just very easy, even if you've never been a very successful colorist. The glitter paper is the way to go.
So the next one is this pink, and I'm using our RV17, and I absolutely love this pink because it is so bright and vibrant. Don't you think so?
This is a hot pink color.
It is.
And now I have the RVOO, which is a very pale pink. So you'll notice when we're coloring, we're using colors that contrast. So a very dark and a very light, and it gives you the best blend on the glitter paper.
So nice. And then you're going to clean that one and just kind of do the little wing. And I'm going to clean that Colorless Blender by tapping off any color. And there you go.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were going to do it.
Oh, sure, I can. Didn't want to take over your
Have
work.
you ever colored in a team like this? Because I haven't. Let us know if you have at home.
I think we should add a little bit more of that light pink.
It's kind of a fun challenge. It's kind of like a three-legged race.
Yep. And there we go.
All right, and then the red is the last color, so R17 is that color?
Yes, but we also put a little R20 because I'll tell you something, R17 is very orangey right there, so I really wanted to add a little bit of a darker tone as well. Do you see the differences between those two? So we're going to come in, this is that new color R20. You don't have to, but I just thought it really added that darker tone. And then we'll come in with our R17. And then we need R03.
Okay, R03 is a very light red. It almost looks pink, but you need it for your light blending.
I just love coloring these birds. So this is super fun, super simple, or you can make it just any way you want. You could mix up your birds, but I got to tell you, I really enjoyed making these cards and tags. It was fun. Sometimes just knowing you're going to be presenting something really cute and handmade is fun.
And then R03 and the Colorless Blender 00 was used on the wing.
Yes, and then to put the eyes in, you're going to come in here. Now you're going to see a bigger ring and then a little tiny eye. I thought the little tiny eye was all we needed, so that's all I used.
So it's just a little tiny black dot.
I'm so far away I can't see. Can you see? There we go. Oh, I got it. Okay.
There, and now he has a personality.
Yes, isn't that cute?
Very cute. So the next step would be to cut this out with scissors, and you just follow the black line. The vinyl sticker has a little bit of an edge to it, so it makes it pretty easy to cut out with, especially the 5-inch Tim Holtz scissors.
Which, by the way, are back ordered, so we don't have them, and neither does the manufacturer, okay? So now we're going to go back to our card, and remember, here we were, we had our little legs, and we have this guy cut out, and you know, you could do a couple things. You could make him like he's going down, you can make him straight across, however you want. And that's all there is to it.
That's how simple it is. So you're going to notice that there's different directions for the birds too. So make sure you pay attention to that because otherwise they might be kissing. That's okay though. Or they might be walking away from each other.
Yes, but did you notice, see, here it is without, and you could go like this or have it fly, but I just think those feet are adorable.
They add a lot of charm to the card. So we have one more thing to show you on this card, and those are the little tiny jewels that we added. And these were sprinkled on there. These are called the holographic mini dot stickers.
And I don't know where those went because I think they were in your area, so we could use the one we opened for the kit.
Okay, so these are the silver ones, and we chose these because they're really easy to color on. So if you look at our card, you'll notice we have different colors. We coordinated it with the birds. So we have some teal, we have some green, and then a yellow. So all you do is you take your alcohol marker, color on top of the dots, and then peel them and stick them where you like them.
That's so cool. So that's how easy it is. So again, let's look at these cards one more time. This kit that we're going to talk about now will make 4, 2 and 2. So you're going to make 4 cards. And then here's the tags. These are just adorable. So it has the same theme, same type of thing, except you're going to use these hearts that are on the bird sticker right here. And you're going to make them balloons and just kind of curve your border. Isn't that cute? And then on the back, you could decorate this, write a message, attach it to a tag, put a gift card, whatever you want.
Now, I do want to know which of these is your favorite. Do you prefer the pink, purple, and red card or the yellow, green, and blue card? Or do you think they're all really cute? So let me know in the comments section. In the meantime, we're going to show you that if you want to try this technique with the rainbow coloring and these cute birds, you can purchase a kit on the website, and you can even rewatch the video when you receive the kit and do it with us. But we do always include photographs and instructions when you get your kit in the mail.
Now these kits have been marked down for Technique of the Week special, so the retail value is actually quite higher.
So let's see what you're going to get. You are going to receive some black cardstock. So we have 2 sheets here. You're going to receive white cardstock, 2 sheets.
And I should say this is textured.
It is textured. And then we have our patterned paper, the black and white stripe. We have 4 pre-scored cards. Remember, those are A2 size. We have 4 envelopes for when you're ready to mail those. We have the warm highlights microfine glitter paper.
2
sheets, 6 by 6. Then we're also going to give you 2 small chipboard tags. And I wanted to let you know how big these were, and I have a reason for that. So these are 5 3/4
2 3/4
by 2 3/4. So you get 2 tags. You get the mini dots and the silver holographic. You get the cute birds.
2 of them.
2 sheets. You get the itty bitty pearls in black. And then you get the
rope
sticker.
Right.
All right. So
and
you also get twine for the tag. So look how much you get in this kit. It is really a lot of stuff in here. Now, if you wanted to add even more to your kit, there's an option for that. So if you wanted to make more tags, you can add on a set of 3 of these extra tags. You can also add on another sticker sheet, the cute bird sticker sheet. So these are options when you go to buy your kit. You'll see them over on the right hand side. You can opt to add them or you can opt to not add them. So the base price for this kit is $19.99.
What? $19.99 and you get 4 cards and 2 tags.
Right, so that you can make a lot of projects out of this.
And really have these as, you know, in ready order, so when that birthday comes up and you need to grab a card, you can. Now, what were the sentiments that were on there again? I mean, it did say happy birthday, but it also says celebrate and cheers. And each one of these has 3, so that's quite a bit of sentiment.
Does that come in the kit?
Yes. Did I not show it?
It wasn't in there.
Oops, there it is. Sorry,
Okay.
sentiment sticker.
You do get the sentiment sticker. So again, the retail price for this would be $22.99, but we marked it down to $19.99. And then if you want to add on a set of tags, you can do that. And if you want to add on another sticker, you can also do that. So there's lots of choices here. You can do so many different color variations of the birds, mix it up. And of course, if you do that, we want to see it in our crafting groupies.
Absolutely. Keep posting in that crafting groupies. We're counting on you. And if you have an Instagram, tell the world about us, please. Krazy Kreations.
LLC.
So,
thank you for watching today. We are going to drop the link to the kit in the comments section below to make it easier for you if you want to hop on over to the website and buy this kit, because we do make a limited quantity of the Technique of the Week kits, and once we sell out, we don't remake them. And that deal won't last very long.
And don't forget, there's always the written instructions with the beautiful photograph and this video that you can go back and follow along. But I'm telling you, rainbow, happiness, so many occasions you could use these cards, and it'll be fun just to put them together and know you're going to use them.
Exactly. So I hope you had fun. Thank you for watching us today. Don't forget to like our video, or maybe even give it a heart if you're watching on Facebook. We'll see you next time here at Krazy Kreations. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Kara. Take it easy, have fun, and happy crafting.